love her so much. Her spirit is just phenomenal. She is an actor, a producer, a model, a comedian, a writer. Hey, what does she not do? She's a bad, you know what? That's all I can tell you. In all the above. This is her second appearance at the Black Centric Showcase, performing the original monologue title, Black and White. Y'all make some noise for Miss Lauren Black.
Hi. I'm Lauren Black, and I'm black and I'm white, and I want to talk about what that's like. My father's black, my mother's white. My father was incarcerated, so I was raised by my mother, who tried to keep me from getting close to my black side. So I didn't get to build a strong relationship with my father's side like I wanted to when I was young. Growing up with my white side, I was the only black person surrounded by white people, so it was hard for me to embrace and accept my blackness. I knew I was different. I knew I was black, but I didn't understand it. I didn't understand why am I the odd one out? Why am I the only black one? I didn't fit in that home. I didn't talk like them or act like them, and I was left out a lot of the time. I'm a victim of racism by family members. One example out of many was one time I used my cousin's hairbrush, and then she picked it up, and she told me I made it smell black. She threw it at me and told me to go pick cotton. I don't even think I knew what that meant at the time because I was so young, but I knew that it hurt. She also used to chase me around the house with pliers saying she's gonna pull all of my teeth out. She was my oldest cousin, and I just remember her hating me because I'm black. And I began to hate myself, hate being different, hate being home. And then I would go to school, and I didn't fit in there either. At school, the kids were either white or Mexican. And maybe a few blacks, but if there were any, they were full black. I wasn't white enough for the white girls, and I wasn't black enough for the black girls. And every time I would tell somebody that I'm black, they always hit me with the, "You don't look black." So I had $1 for every time I heard that one. I was never taken seriously or respected when I said who and what I am. You know what that feels like? To have the world not see you for who you are. It's like your voice isn't heard. I used to ask God, why am I black, but I don't look black? Just left with this feeling of being misunderstood, unseen, and that I don't matter. I experienced unfair treatment from teachers. I would be sent outside the classroom just standing in the cold for however long they felt like, or written up and suspended every other day. For what? For sticking up for myself. You see, kids like to pick on me quietly and discreetly. Well, me as a black kid, I reacted back, loudly, boisterously. But I was labeled the problem. You see, I didn't need to be sent away. I needed somebody to ask me what's wrong. Because the truth is I want Donnie to stop putting worms in my desk. I want the kids to stop throwing bark and putting gum in my hair. I want them to stop calling me caterpillar, alien, ugly, slut, bitch. I want them to stop saying I'm not really black. I want them to stop chasing me around saying they're gonna kill me. My school system failed me. The justice system failed me too. I was raped, but there was nothing they could do for me. I was robbed, but there was nothing they could do for me. But one day, when my white sister calls the police on me after a little argument, they're ready to arrest me. And one day, I'm sitting in my car taking a nap, and they bang on my door, ready to arrest me, because I'm not allowed to sleep in my own car. You see, cops are so quick to arrest me, never help me. You can never go to the police. I wanted so badly to just have friends and fit in and have people like me. So I did a lot of things to try to fit in, and I tried to change a lot of things. And one thing was trying to change my hair. I hated my black hair. I never knew what to do with it. No one ever showed me how to care for black hair. You know, you need creams and oils, you know, and shit like that. I didn't know that. I would just burn it straight, and I kept a flat iron in my backpack, and any time I would see like one frizz, I would run to the bathroom, plug in my flat iron, and make my hair look like everyone else's. Long, straight, and pretty. I hated my blackness so much that one day, I think I was 11, I was just sitting in my room, and I was pulling the hair out of my scalp because I was told and I believed that it was ugly. My mom got me my first pair of clip-in hair extensions, and that's when I finally felt somewhat pretty enough. So let's get into, adulthood, because that came around, obviously. And that's when I started to really embrace my uniqueness and my black beauty. Just loving my afro. It's so beautiful. And I am so beautiful. Yes. And I love being black. I love my curly hair, my big full lips, my voluptuous curves, my strong personality, my courage, my strength, and honey, that's on my black side. Black is a naturally gifted beauty that women who are not black want so desperately to be.
That's right.
So here I am.
Okay.
The strength of a black person can never be matched. When you come from being property, beaten, starved, and stuck on chains like a fucking animal, and you still wake up to fight another day, that's where we came from. As a black person, there is nothing you can throw at us that we can't fucking carry.
Yeah. Say that.
So here I am, 100% loving, accepting, and cherishing my blackness. But I find myself walking in shame with my white side now, my whiteness. Because I don't really know, but I do not feel white. I don't like to claim or embrace my whiteness. I don't even like talking about it. If that's what I am, I just say I'm Black and Asian most of the time, which is true, I am. But I'm also white. But I find myself leaving that part out unless specifically asked. I feel it's really hard and confusing to be both Black and white. And I feel ashamed to be white because I feel anger when I think about what white people have done to Black people in history. And I don't want to be a part of that. And I feel I would be disrespecting my Black side by promoting my white side. So it feels like, it constantly feels like half of me is betraying half of me. I don't exactly know why I feel this way. And I don't know if it makes sense. But it doesn't have to. It's either gonna speak to you or it's not. But the fact is I'm Black and I'm white. And I'm probably gonna have a lifelong journey accepting, embracing, and loving both sides of myself. But that's my job. My job is to love myself.
Yeah.
And that means love that I am Black, love that I am white, and in time, with more self-discovery, I am certain I will be back on this stage, fully in love with every ounce of my being. They say Jesus died on the cross in order to give life to us all. Well, our people did the same thing. Black people were tortured, they spoke up, they fought back with their lives, sacrificed their lives, and they died in order to give us a chance to live. Live with the freedom we have now. That's a God to me. I'm more in Black.
Yeah.
And I'm Black and I'm proud.
Yeah.